If you are someone that is limited from squatting because of a recent joint operation or maybe an injury to the lower back or to the hip, this video is going to be for you. In this video, I'm going to talk about the box squat, just how to correctly perform it, and how you can continue to make strength gains in the gym. Let's get started. So the box squat is a great tool that we can use to help continue to practice the squat pattern, especially if maybe we're just learning the squat pattern, maybe we've had a joint replacement, or maybe we're just recovering from a lower back or hip injury. The box squat is a great way that we can adjust the squat depth so that we're not having to create as much pressure on the hips and the knees and not having to squat with our hips dropping below our knee crease. So I'm gonna go over how to correctly perform the box squat, and to do so, I think it's best that we discuss kind of what we're gonna need for the exercise. So to start with, if you've never performed the squat before, we're gonna use a kettlebell or some type of object to hold in the front rack position. And then we're also gonna use a bench or a box. It's called a box squat, but you can really use a box or a bench for this exercise. Now the key is you're setting up the bench or the box at the level to where your hip is either at the knee crease or a little bit higher, so you're not having to squat down as low. So we're gonna first learn this by using like a kettlebell or an object that we can hold on the front rack. And I like this when we're first learning how to do a box squat because it helps you keep that nice vertical torso. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with that kettlebell in that front rack position. Your feet are gonna be about hip width apart or a little bit wider, whatever's comfortable for you. And you're thinking about screwing both of your feet into the ground, because as you squat down towards the box, you're going to be driving your knees outward to activate a lot of your glute muscles as you stand, okay? So once again, screwing my feet into the ground, trying to stay upright with my torso. I'm squatting to the box or to the object, and I'm standing back up. Also notice as I'm going down to the box or to the bench, I'm not stopping and leaning back and using my momentum of my weight to stand back up. I'm simply pausing, stopping the movement, and I'm exploding through my legs, standing straight back up, okay? One thing I also want you to notice is I'm trying my best to keep my shins nice and vertical. Notice when I squat down, I actually initiate by bringing my hips back versus driving my knees forward. So this ensures that my shins stay nice and vertical, and you're gonna really feel a lot of that weight wanna pull you back, but you definitely wanna make sure you stay balanced through your feet so that you're not falling backwards into the bench or the box. Driving those knees outward, really trying to keep that torso upright. You're sitting, and then from this position here, you're standing straight back up, okay? So once you've mastered the box squat, performing it with an object in the front rack like a dumbbell or a kettlebell, then you can progress the exercise by moving to a barbell and loading some more weight on there. So I'm starting a squat position, getting those feet hip width apart or a little bit wider. I'm starting the movement by bringing my hips slightly back, forcing those knees outward. As I feel my glutes, I'm touching the box or the bench, and then I stand back up. Once again, bringing my hips back, forcing those knees outward, and back up. Hope that was helpful for you guys today. That was a small tutorial on the box squat, one way that you can continue to practice the squat pattern without having to worry about your lower back or your hip pain causing you issues, okay? Thank you for watching today. If you like this video, hit that like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.